What is the next one? The next one is common table expression, one of my favorite thing in SQL, because it gives a lot of flexibility in order to get our desired output here. I use very extensively in my projects here. So write a SQL script to create a CTE1 connecting fact internet sales, fact internet resales, plus include additional table to get the result as below. Add a column to differentiate between internet and fact internet sales. Give this column name as sales type. Okay. And output should be English product category name, sales type, and sales amount. Wow. So this is going to be a big one. So for this, first of all, we need to generate a regular query statement itself. I think we have covered this in the last series, that how we can get the information about the sales based on fact internet sales. So let me copy that query. So this is the one where we have used option about select English product category name. Then we had this sum of sales amount from the fact internet sales, and we have joined the product, subcategory, and category together. Right? If you haven't seen that one, please I recommend you to watch that videos first so that you can clearly understand how this has worked. So this is the same query, and apart from that, I just use additional one, which is this one, where I'm differentiating that internet as sales. I'm hard coding that here. So if I run this one, maybe you will see a difference about the sales amount was rounded off in the previous one. So let me add also the round here. The round of this one, this has to be comma 1. Okay, so if I run this application now it is giving me this clothing, bike, accessories, perfect, and this has to be sales amount. And here is the additional one, sales type, which has given the column name, and internet. This is going to be static value, which is going to return for every row on that. So instead of every name, so let me just change this to be category name. That's a big name, so we have a smaller name now. Okay, so category, and then sales type is internet, and the sales amount is this value. Now we need to do the same thing for reseller. That's the question here, right? So in order to do that, so we can copy the same query and paste on the below here. And here from table, it has to be, instead of using fact internet sales, we have to use fact reseller sales. That is what it is mentioned on this one, fact reseller sales here. Okay, if I run this one, I believe these things are the same relationship between that. But here I need to mention also the reseller. All right, and run this one. Yeah, perfect. So the relationship, everything remains the same. So now I got the value about the clothing, bike, accessories, and reseller. This is the one, and this is the sales amount here. Perfect. So now we need to combine these two values. That's what is mentioned here. So here, connecting fact system plus include additional table to get the result of this below here. So if I run these two statement and see, this is going to return me two different results here. But actually, that's not the requirement. I need to combine these two requirements. So in order to combine these two requirements, the only query which we have here, union. You can use union or union all. So we can also discuss that at the later part of this session. So here I'm going to use union all, which is going to union all the columns on this particular table, and it will be give me just one single table here. So category name, which is repeating here, cloth, and here also showing up here internet and showing up here as the sales amount. All right. So now what's the requirement here? Output, English product category name, sales type, and sales amount. That's it. This is what they're asking about. And either I can create this as a direct view, create view as this, and then everything will be fine. Or else I can also create a CTE. But as per requirement, I need to create a CTE here. Right. So for that, first of all, we need to use with CTE_1, which is any name which you can provide here. I usually prefer to go with this one itself, CTE 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing. But if you want to specify something, that's also possible. You can do that. So as, and then open bracket, and at the bottom here is a close bracket here. And after that, I'm just using the keyword select star from CTE 1. So the beauty of CTE 1 is I actually covered a separate 2 or 3 video series about that, how we can use CTE and recursive CTE as well. I recommend you to watch that video. This is a long back video, so it's a really good topic I covered on that. So if you want to create a reuse that, then you can create a separate view, or you can create a temporary table for that. So I'm using up here select star from CTE 1. It's going to give me the same result. That's it. So let's copy this and paste on, you can this on this one. Thank you so much for watching this till the end. And if you like this video, just hit the big thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.